Welcome back. This is John Locke. Today I want to answer this question. I've seen this on the big SEO board. I had another video I tried to upload twice and it got screwed up twice. So I was looking around for another SEO subject to talk about. This one was about the SEO impact of paid vendor directory listings. And I want to look at this because the thought in this, the way that this person asking the question is thinking about it is I understand why they're asking the question this way, but there's some things that are incorrect about this, and I want to clarify exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's read the question. This person says, we're wedding photographers and we have a featured listing on a wedding vendor directory, thenot.com. If you're a wedding photographer, you know exactly what this is. This directory is massively popular and a tremendous number of other photographers in our area are also listed and have the same backlinks. We pay a high amount for this listing, between $350 and $500 per month over the years. We aren't coming out ahead over the last 12 months through this lead source. Does a backlink and listing on the Knot give good SEO juice? Does having tags on the link reduce SEO backlink strength? The Knot links have $UTM source, the Knot, ampersand, UTM medium referral, ampersand, UTM campaign equals the Knot. It's a free listing. If a free listing and a paid listing have the same link structure, will we have any negative SEO impact by switching to a free account on the Knot? Thank you for any input on this. We're taking a step back and analyzing how much we're investing in our digital marketing. Think of moving toward the other avenues besides paying so much for the Knot. Okay, so here's a whole bunch of people answering this, and some of these people they have a different philosophy about this than I do. Okay, I'll just say that. They're talking about link juice. How much is the juice? It's a no follow, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff. Okay, look. The way Google works is if you are a wedding photographer, there's certain things that they expect wedding photographers to do. If you're a legit, big-time, professional wedding photographer, you're going to have listings on the Knot, on Wedding Wire, on some of these other lead generation sources. They're places where you get leads. And you might also have profiles on some other sites that are for professional photographers. I'll put a link up here in the video. Look for a little card. If you look at the comment section of that, there's going to be some hidden tips for photographers. Okay? I'm not going to tell you what they are. You can go look for it and you'll find it. Anyway, there's a pattern that Google looks for. The juice does not matter. This is a paid listing, and technically for the not to screw up their SEO, they have to make these no followed. Okay? But Google looks for a pattern, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you're a construction company or a contractor, you're going to have listings on House and Home Advisor, and maybe even Thumbtack or Blue Book. But Google realizes that if you're legit and not like a fake business, you're going to be looking for leads on these different places. The juice doesn't matter when it comes to things like the Knot or Wedding Wire. So don't worry about the juice, the SEO juice. Of course, it's going to be a no follow. They're not going to screw up their SEO by having them all be followed links. They're paid links. You're paying $300 to $500 a month for them. They have to make them no follow. Okay? But if you don't have a free or a paid, and yes, you can downgrade to a free and it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt your SEO. Yeah, go ahead and downgrade. It's not going to hurt your SEO. But Google looks for these. You have to have the profile. And also be on Yelp, by the way, too. Google My Business and Yelp. Okay? But this is the thing. Google's looking for the pattern of you being there. If you need to downgrade, that's fine. But Google looks for, if you're truly a great wedding photographer, you're going to have some other links as well, maybe, that the other places maybe don't have, that might distinguish you. Okay? So looking at this one link in isolation, of course, everybody who's a wedding photographer is going to have this link. By the way, the SEO juice is like what they call the link equity. That's what people say because they don't like the term link juice. I guess that's like a unpalatable term in SEO circles, but it's basically hyperlink power or whatever. Like it flows some of the power from the page. It basically is like an upvote for your site. A site that's popular, a business that's popular, a business that's legit, and all that is going to have links from different sites. This is a pattern, and Google wants to see this. All right, now, can you get so-called link juice from other sites? Yes. Hey, if you are doing a big wedding and there's a whole bunch of wedding vendors, sometimes those people will write this big elaborate thing, show off all the photos. They'll make a big blog post. Or maybe one of the vendors, maybe one of the main vendors will do a big blog post and show off their work. And usually they'll credit some of the other vendors. Sometimes some of these places like The Knot or Wedding Wire or some of these big wedding blogs, some of the sites that highlight these big extravagant weddings, beautiful weddings, they'll highlight specific ones and they'll give followed links to all the vendors. Those are links that you can definitely go for. Like I said, go back and watch the other video that I linked previously. Look in the comments section. There's some hidden advice. I don't want to make it too apparent. Okay, so on the tags, this doesn't diminish anything. This UTM source, medium, and campaign, this is strictly for Google Analytics. And it's so when you look in Google Analytics and you look under acquisition and you look at source and medium, it'll come up as referral, under referral. And if you click on the referral, it'll have all the different websites that referred traffic to your site, and The Knot will come up there. They want to get credit for sending you traffic. That's what this is for. So you can look in Google Analytics and you can see that The Knot sent you referral traffic to your website. That's what this is for. But it doesn't diminish any of the backlink power. It's a no-followed link anyway. All the paid sites are going to be no-followed links. Okay? Just realize that's the case, but don't think about the juice alone. Think about, okay, if Google is trying to figure out who's a big brand and who's like a chump amateur, who's a professional and who's an amateur, who's a big brand and who's someone that's running this photography business out of their garage part-time. Well, the big-time people are going to have profiles on certain sites because they're trying to generate leads, as many as they can, as many high-quality leads as they can. That pattern, that vector, is going to be part of it. Okay, free and paid listing, I already talked about that. Go ahead and downgrade to free. There's other things that you might possibly need to do on your site in order to make it rank. If you're not getting leads from this, then you're not getting leads from this. Just downgrade to free. It's fine. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. But like I said, you know, there's other ways to get links that are followed that flow the link equity, the so-called link juice. Don't worry about these ones. And like I said, there's other things that you could probably do to improve your site. You know, wedding sites kind of all look the same. There are patterns that Google does look for. It expects to see certain things. And if it sees them, it says like, hey, we're probably going to rank this higher because this fits a pattern of sites that have satisfied people searching for wedding photographers in these hundreds of other cities. That's where they get the data from. It's basically saying we're looking at wedding photographers in every single city. What are the characteristics of sites that seem to satisfy people and make them happy? Okay? All right, I hope that answers this question. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. Yes, I usually do SEO for manufacturing. I have some contractors and stuff on the client roster as well. But uh, but I'm here pretty much all the time making videos, and I would love to see you subscribe. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, so let's get over that um, milestone, and I'll be back in a couple days with a new video. Until next time, peace.